Hey there, and welcome back to another BritSent video. I want to talk to you about a common mistake. Sometimes my students say, "Have you had a dinner yet?" But this sounds strange. We don't need to use the article here, but we can use have a dinner in some cases. So when should we say have dinner, and when should we say have a dinner? Let's take a look. Have dinner is a common phrase to describe the act of eating. For example, I'm going to have dinner with my family tonight. Or, let's get together and have dinner tomorrow. On the other hand, have a dinner has a different connotation. Have a dinner is a more formal event. This might be a dinner party where you have invited people over and you're cooking a special meal for them. Or, it might be a meal organised by a business. But in these cases, have doesn't mean to eat dinner. It means to host the event. We could also use hold or host. For example, we're having a dinner party next weekend. Or, the company is holding a work dinner tonight. If you are someone going to the dinner event but not hosting it, you can say go to or attend. For example, she has many friends. She's forever going to dinner parties. Or, there were a few celebrities around because they were attending a charity dinner. Now what about take lunch or take dinner? This is an old-fashioned phrase that we don't really use anymore. If a person is described as taking a meal, they are either a customer or someone of high status or importance. In these cases, it is quite formal. For example, Mr. Drummond is taking his lunch in his study right now. However, take lunch can also be used when referring to take a lunch break at work. In this case, it means to use the time you are entitled to. For example, he's been too busy to take lunch today. He just ate at his desk. Or, the weather is gorgeous. I'm going to take lunch outside. And that's a wrap. Hopefully you found this helpful. What time do you usually have dinner? When was the last time you had a dinner at work? Practice the differences in the comments below. Also, make sure you watch our other great videos for more tips on common mistakes. Thanks for watching and see you next time.